What's up, guys? Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel, the store, everything. I'm sitting in the play area of Cardinal, sorting some cards. Just sitting here, recording a bunch of videos just because I can be doing two things at once. So why not? Let's have fun and make some videos. Today I want to talk about why I no longer sell on Whatnot. I know, a very clickbaity title, I know, but there are some things that I don't like about Whatnot and how things are going, and there's a lot of things I really do like. So it's not all negative, and to say that I am like protesting or anything Whatnot, I'm definitely not. That's not the case at all. But there are some things that I've seen and things that are out there in other areas, not just Pokemon, but or card games or whatever. Whatnot has really grown their base here to include, all types of things, die-cast cars and purses and shoes and pops and all that stuff is on there. And I follow a lot of people just because I'm in the just overall just like gaming sphere, so I see a lot of content and watch a lot of content from people that do like reselling of like video games and people that buy and sell cards as well, and just those types of content that where these people have big followings and they have got with Whatnot and are selling on Whatnot, and things are going for a lot more than what they are on eBay or they would on any other platform. And some people are getting upset about it, and people are saying that these channels are taking advantage of their base and really selling things for way more than what they should be, and that they're doing it on purpose, and that's why they're doing it, and Whatnot is even supplying them with money sometimes to go out and buy product to sell and flip on the platform. So that's its own issue, but it's funny because Whatnot used to be kind of like very like elite, kind of like people that, ooh, I sell on Whatnot, ooh, I'm a big deal, I'm a big channel, I have tons of followers, and Whatnot thinks I'm worthy to be on this platform. It's quickly become not that way, where anybody can sell on the platform now if you just go in there and apply and you say what you're going to do, and so long as they need that type of content on their platform as they grow, that type of stuff is kind of taking over and growing, and it's becoming less and less people like big channels and things like that. There's definitely plenty of that out there, and there's definitely huge swaths of people that watch that content and go and support those auctions. But it's becoming less and less. It doesn't make as much sense as it used to hop on there and be able to get an audience of 30 to 40 people and sell things just real quick, go through things. I could have just like a stack of just whatever, group them together or sell them individual and just throw it up there, and I'd save a bunch of time. I wouldn't have to post stuff on like TCG Player or eBay or wherever, and it would make sense. But now it's the pool is getting so diluted now that it's becoming less and less viable for me to hop on there, because there's just me among 30, 40, 50 channels and people selling, and the pool's getting diluted, and it's getting to be where anybody can just come in my stream and if you want something bad enough, you can either bully the people that are there and get it, or they'll even say, hey, I really need this, nobody bid, and people do it and follow it, which is not encouraging for a seller. So there is a lot of that kind of stuff going on right now, and Whatnot is kind of getting away from like it used to be full of like basically just straight up gambling, and they have changed their policies and they have made things a lot better to kind of weed that kind of stuff out where it's not as prevalent. But there is still A lot of channels that kind of get around that, skirt the rules a little bit, and kind of steal that type of content, that type of raffles and things, without it really being so obvious. And that's good. That's good for the platform. That's good for the credibility of all the sellers on there, because it used to be really kind of scummy. I used to say on my whatnots, I only do auctions. I don't do duck races or raffles or anything like that, and that was kind of like a selling point for me. People kind of liked that I didn't do all that other kind of like sleazy stuff that goes along with all that. But now it's becoming more and more where it's just getting too saturated, and people are having to find other gimmicks and things to stand out, which is fine. I mean, obviously, if you have a big platform or you're growing your platform and you want people to come check it out, like stand out from the crowd, right? But I joke and talked about this a lot, where I've used this before, where there's somebody in the Pokemon sellers that with every auction that was sold, the winner would also get a Polaroid of her, along with whatever the auction was. And that's just, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel kind of like I'm just like a natural disadvantage. But but I'm not saying, hey, don't do that, but it's just when you have that type of people and everybody has like their little gimmick on the platform, it makes it a lot harder to, as a business, do this and be able to just hop on there, hop off, and have a regular following that does that. So why did I stop doing it then? And the same thing with all these other content creators that are getting backlash about it. I don't want to get to that way where every other video I'm talking about my Whatnot stream and what I'm selling on Whatnot, and to come check it out, and hey guys, come give me money. I may do that, but I'm not as obvious as that it is, and I don't want to get that way to where I'm just, that's the kind of content that I'm doing. I'm just like, this is all just an ends to push people to Whatnot. I don't want to do that. And I think if people wanted to support me going on our website and buying things, is a lot better way of supporting, if you just want to support us, than hopping on Whatnot and doing all that. That's just my stance and where I'm at on it, and I don't want to make this channel just a Whatnot advertisement, so that's why I kind of stopped doing it, and just everything we got going on is, obviously I'm super busy and I don't really have time to dedicate, sometimes 3 hours every 2 days to hop on there and sell stuff, especially when it's just the same stuff that I don't have anything like super special on there. We do get tons and tons of great trade-ins all the time, but where I really have something that is awesome, it stands out, and I want to put it on, it's something I would put on Whatnot. It just doesn't go for as much now, because I'm selling things for not even half price. I'm selling some things that a fraction what I could just do if I just put it on eBay, or put it on TCG Player. So that's where I am currently, and what I'm thinking about, where it's not worth it anymore to me. I think once Whatnot kind of sorts this stuff out, I think it's going to be where people are just going to run out of product, and as things cool down, especially in the Pokemon sector, there's just not going to be these people that have tons and tons of cards that at any moment they can just hop on there. But if I'm a store, I can hop on there and sell this stuff. I have a regular flow of this coming into my store, so yeah, I can do that and hop on there, and it'd be a good way to move these things that maybe otherwise would take a little while to sell. I can just do it and hop on there real quickly and sell them. But it's just not it's just not that way right now. And like I said, maybe we'll get to that point where people kind of get through this phase of where just everybody hops on there and sells. But for right now, that's just where it's at. So that's why I've stopped doing Whatnot auctions for now. It's definitely something, and a good platform for a business like me that has a lot of product and wants to maybe hop on there and sell some stuff real quickly. It is a good platform for that. It's just right now there's a lot of competition and a lot of people doing content and stuff on there that it's just it's hard to go up against, to be real honest. So that's where I'm at. That's why I stopped selling and whatnot. It will eventually come back when I have good stuff to put on there, and I will advertise a little bit. But I don't want to make it like I was doing it twice a week. I don't want to do that anymore. I would like to do maybe every couple weeks or something. Make it kind of a special event and hop on there and just move through a bunch of stuff really, really quick. That's what I'd like to do from here on out, and with the whatnot here going forward. Just people were supporting us and doing a lot of stuff for us, which I appreciate. But yeah, I just want to not be so hyper focused on that anymore, and moving just whatever I can sell on there really fast. So that's where I'm at on that, guys. Appreciate you clicking on the video, watching, hanging out with me while I'm sorting some cards. I appreciate you guys. I'll get you all in the next one. Okay, bye.